Hello my friends, hello Photoshop lovers. Welcome to an exciting episode in our Photoshop design series. In this video, I'm showing you how to create this poster inside of Photoshop, right? If you've not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on post notification so you miss any of the videos I'll drop in any time from now. Without having to say much, let's get started. So the first thing I like to do is click on File and New like this. And I'm going to use a 4x5 inches, resolution 300, RGB, color mode, and transparent background like we've done in previous videos. And I'm going to create like this. So this is what I have. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my resource file and I'm going to drag in this image. This is going to be our background. So I'm just going to make it fill the canvas, make it bigger like this. You can drag to the middle and make it bigger. I think somewhere around here is good. Click enter when you're done. Okay, so now that this is done, the next thing I'll do is I'm going over to adjustment. I'm going to select hue and saturation and I'm going to click on colorize like this, and I'm going to increase the saturation like this, right, to get this done. And of course group everything, and I'm going to name this PG. Right, I'm going to go over to my source file again. I'm going to bring in this image, right, bring this image in, make it smaller, not too small. I think somewhere around here is good. And I'm going to click on the mask so that I can remove the edges. Select my brush, turn off your cap lock if it's on. You can reduce the size of your brush here. And of course, every other settings for your brush, increase or reduce. But I just like doing this manually by clicking on the brackets after the letter P on your keyboard. So select the first one to reduce, the second one to increase. So I'm just going to invert. I'm working on a black because my mask is white. So I'm going to clean all the spaces and make your brush smaller to fit into tight spaces like this. When I'm done with this, I'll come back to modify this later on. I'm going to bring in my second image that I'm going to use for this composition. Move this here just a bit and bring this in like this. Now you want to make this smaller. Of course, when you're designing, when you're creating composition, make sure the images you are using, they try and they are best fits in terms of proportion. Right, so I'm just going to make this small. That's actually the form part. I'm going to erase the bottom, make my brush smaller, erase this part like this, erase this part like this, and this is what I'm left with. Okay. So if you've not gotten your Smart Designer Premium asset, like this image I want to use is also part of the Smart Designer asset. You have your flyer templates and all of these 3D text that you can see on your screen inside of the templates, right? Now you can also get flyer templates inside of the Smart Designer Premium asset. Click the link in the description to get yours ASAP. Alright, so this image, this is a PNG image. Like you can see, you have a whole lot of this kind of image inside of the Smart Designer Premium assets that you can use to aid your design. And of course, you can get the best out of your design with all of these assets. Click on the mask, and of course, I want to remove this part. So it feels more like the rocket thingy is from its leg. So I'm just going to move to this part here and of course make it bigger. Hold down shift and rotate this. I want to position this here like this, and I want to expand this just a little bit. Expand this here just to fit the position of the leg, and this is what you have. Reduce the size of your brush and erase these parts like this to make it blend well. Now what you want to do next is very simple. Right click and convert this to smart object and go over to adjustments, click on hue and saturation, right click on the hue and saturation and clip it to this. Right now on the hue and saturation adjustment, follow my settings. Right, colorize and coloration, and convert this to smart objects. Go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and you want to increase the radius, not too much, somewhere around here is good. You can see how realistic this is. And you can then move this up like this. And what you can also do is click on this and hold down shift to extend this. Extend this part also. Right, easy peasy. Duplicate this layer and set the blend mode to screen. Reduce it so it's not too much. Now what you want to do is, you can see that there are some areas that you need cleaning up, like here. Click on the mask and select the mask. Make sure you're working your foreground color set to black. Use the brush, erase those areas like this. Do the same thing here, brush and erase those areas here. Easy peasy. Create a new layer here directly above this, and it's going to be here on saturation. Click on colorize like this, and you want to increase the saturation like this. Right click on blending option, and when this comes up, drag this to the right, hold down alt key while you break this to create this effect. You can drag this closer, take this back and put this here. You can separate this also by holding down the alt key, and this is what you have. When you're done, click OK, and yeah, this is what you're left with. You can see how we've been able to use our layers and adjustments to create this natural blend with the colors that we have here currently. Right, so this is before and after. So you can group all of these images together and name it, say, when you want to turn it off and on, or move it around like this. Create a new layer like this, and with this color, select your brush and gently paint in here like this. To create this nice effect. I'm going over to my resource file, bring in my texts. I'm taking time to type this so that we don't spend a whole lot of time on this particular video. So the next thing I want to do is, I'm going over to my Smart Designer Premium assets. Like I said earlier on, to purchase or to get this, click the link in the description of this video. You can see you have a whole lot of backgrounds. You have PNG images. I'm just going to focus on the PNG images and the background. In fact, I'm going to focus only on the background here because I'm going to use something like this. I'm not sure if this is the right one. And expand this. And okay, so this is one of it, but I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use the first one instead. This one here. You can see that you have so many of them there. I'm going to rotate this and click enter when you're done. I'm going to change the blend mode from normal to screen, and this is what you have. You can see it's giving it that vintage kind of look, right? So most times when you see posters, this is what was added to it to give them that nice subtle feel that you can see in those posters. I'm going to make this particular image bigger, like this. Bigger like this. And guys, this is how I was able to create this poster inside of Photoshop. If you like this video, kindly hit the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on post notifications so that you don't miss any videos I've dropping anytime from now. I'll see you in the next video just up above. Ciao.